It looks like the photos of hot babes GIs brought the war. Every episode, we see some new twist to JJ's feelings about Spidey.
Yo, listen up. I'm JJJ, the man of the hour, king of the bugle. I got the media power.
Welcome to Spider-Man Up, where we have a look at the 1967 Spider-Man animated series in all of its cheap and glorious humor.
Today's episode is the Menace of Mysterio, because the studio needed to showcase all major villains as soon as possible, I guess.
Yeah, Mysterio, Doc Ock, Electro, the Lizard, and Iceman from Pluto. Yeah, they're all the hits.
They were a fluke, but a welcome one. Anywho, this episode is doubly special because it was a full 20 minutes and not just two 10-minute ones. So there must be a totally rad, action-packed story ahead of us tonight.
I both envy and pity your optimism.
Besides all the diner coffee I can drink, it's all I have.
You good now?
I'll make it.
Right. Well, we start off this episode with a very slanted house. And what to my wondering eye should appear, it's Spider-Man, crawling out of a very slanted window, with a bag of loot, sadly missing the giant green dollar sign.
The cops have an incredible response time today, Roy. At least they aren't shooting at him immediately this time. Progress.
Jameson is just ecstatic that New York is already willing to believe that Spidey has turned crook. Probably because most people would if they had his powers. I mean, let's be honest.
I'd probably do some nice stuff too. Probably. But can we talk about Peter's reaction to hearing about his apparent crimes first? His immediate reaction was that he had done it, but didn't remember because he had developed some kind of split personality.
Unless... Am I becoming a split personality? Like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Or maybe someone dressed up like me. That was his second choice. It was kind of disappointing because split personality Spidey actually sounds kind of rad.
I think Venom would be wasted on this cartoon.
A lot of things are wasted on this cartoon.
A lot of time is wasted in this cartoon. We had almost a full 20 seconds of jazzy travel shots. I would have preferred to see Spidey riding the subway, in his costume or something.
Is that a euphemism? So Spidey wants to check out the scene of the crime, but he is a newspaper photographer. He could have gone there, flashed his credentials, and gotten to look around unmolested. I mean, he might actually have gotten some work done to, get paid even.
The draw of pajamas was too much, and in full daylight, Spider-Man returns to the scene of the crime. Real smart kid. The Spidey sense was a real game changer here, huh?
And listen to how this cop addresses our hero. I love it.
Coast is clear. I'll just check out... Uh-oh. My spider sense tells me I'm not alone.
Okay, Spiderman.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Spiderman runs the local deli officer. Anyway, Spidey narrowly avoids getting captured by gooing up this guy's revolver. And that is a euphemism.
And look at that. They reveal the mystery of the criminal Spider-Man immediately. I guess that's because kids are stupid. The fashionably dressed ne'er-do-well just phones up a newspaper editor and casually offers to get rid of a superhero. For the right price.
And JJ is absolutely salivating to, get Spidey arrested, kill him. His motives are creepy and unclear, especially when we see that he has a glamour shot of Spider-Man's just on his desk.
It looks like the photos of hot babes GIs brought the war. Every episode, we see some new twist to JJ's feelings about Spidey. No wonder he wore a suit in Tobey's Spider-Man 2. He just wanted to feel close to him.
As close as possible without wearing his skin Buffalo Bill style, yeah. Speaking of the suit, I guess bright red with web detailing didn't help our hero blend into the New York City skyline because the cops have him totally surrounded. His pursuit must have cost the taxpayers a fortune.
He manages to get away in the sewer. No, wait. He just goes back up to the street about 10 feet away from where he went down. As if that wasn't stupid enough, he manages to get his foot stuck in the elevated rail lines. He gets away before we can see some cops watch a spider get squashed on the windshield.
Hey, wait a minute. What show are we watching right now? Is that Spock?
That looks like a Romulan to me. But yeah, they never address the ears. Kinda the only interesting thing about him, but whatever.
Mysterio is all about getting that big payoff from JJ, and they have a dastardly little powwow about how they're gonna get that Spider-Man and his little webs, too.
But first, A hilarious gag about how boring and chatty women are.
Hi, Betty. What's new?
Well, I woke up this morning with a headache, and when I opened the medicine chest, all the jars fell out. And when I tried to pick them up, the entire chest...
Okay.
Wow, how fucking original. A jab at the working woman who has nothing interesting to say. But of course, no woman has anything of value to bring to the conversation. We're all just objects to look nice and coffee. We get coffee and read the traps. Well, I hate it. Women are just as interesting, intelligent, capable, and relevant as men. And what's so funny about headaches, huh? Guys have them too. They suck.
So Mysterio sends out the challenge for Spidey to meet him at the top of the Brooklyn Bridge. I guess because meeting at the top of the Empire State Building would have given him the wrong impression.
Man, I love Tom Hanks. So Spidey goes to the obvious trap, with cops hanging out all over the place. The showdown with Mysterio goes, predictably poorly.
Misty keeps using all this fog and gas and shit. Some of it is just the classic poof, here I am, poof, here I'm not. And some of it dissolves Spidey's webs, which is a bit more useful.
Spidey is really impressed by Mysterio's magnet boots, and honestly, I think we all are. The villains are pretty cool in this show. I end up rooting for them during the fights.
You have never been one for underdogs, you know?
And Spidey is definitely our underdog in this tale. His tactics are not exactly big brain material.
He just jumped at him.
Yeah. But Mysterio's big finisher was just as spritz a dangling Spidey with more mist, so I don't know what he was trying to do there. Spidey decides to fake his own death by pretending to jump off the bridge, and we find out that Mysterio offered to kill him for $10. Man, that is one cheap hitman. Just, imagine the people we could kill.
Hey, no, quit that. No imagining people you don't have the money to kill.
Aw.
That's the sure way to turn this show political. And just here for the goofs.
Fine, but know that you're on the list.
I already know I was on the list. I hope I'm at the top.
Not even close.
Mysterio only gets half the 10 spot anyway, since JJ doesn't have proof of death. But damn, the tracker Spidey puts on Mysterio as he walks out is freaking huge. Way to be covert, Chief.
It's gigantic. It's the size of a cookie. The tracker does lead him to a movie studio, where the Romulan is revealed to be a movie stuntman. Shocker. Those guys are nuts. We're left to assume that all his cool gadgets are movie props and special effects. More proof that practical effects are king.
That secret was revealed, but the real secret is where the hell Spiderman is pulling all those gadgets from. I don't see no spider fanny pack, and that tape recorder and gas mask aren't exactly tiny. Either way, Mysterio somehow frickin' dissolves his gas mask anyway. Just shimmers it out somehow.
Through movie magic! And then Spidey taunts Mysterio about how his powers are all gadgets, while Spidey's are natural. I guess it was an organic, free-range radioactive spider.
Their fight spills over onto the set for a spaghetti western, and honestly, I'd rather be watching that show.
Yeah, I got pretty invested in Zingo and his prairie chicken Adelaide. Also, can we just sit back and appreciate the great bong sound effect when Spidey punches that dome head? Really choice.
JJ is super upset when Spidey is exonerated, especially when Spidey shows up to his office and threatens him to print a retraction. I'm sensing a theme here where Spider-Man dangles people from high places when he's pissed off at them. I approve.
Yeah, it was all wrapped up nicely. My only question is, what did Mysterio need that $10 for so badly, huh?
Dome polish.
Lipstick to finish that face on his chest.
More green spandex. You can never have enough spandex.
Academy Award bribe.
2 more of those shitty haircuts.
I guess we'll never know. Give us your best guess in the comments. Yes, I said it. Anywho, thanks for hanging with us, gang. Please like and subscribe for more. And leave a comment if you like. We love it when the abyss stares back.
We do. Makes us feel all good inside. Like we matter. Join us for the next episode, The Sky is Falling, featuring The Vulture. Just the hits just keep on rolling.
I've seen all kinds of heroes, but none like him. Dressing up like a bug is a fucking fashion sin. New York City, I'm the voice you trust. I tell the hard truth. Do my job. It's a must. Spider-Man. What's he good for? A big red menace, that's for sure. Jay Spiderman, Jonah Spiderman, Jameson, the man with the plan.